There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to a...
Hello there, travelers, and welcome to my channel! I'm Shifty Nivy, and if you enjoy cozy, goofy gaming content, get your snacky snacks and snuggle in. And if you want to keep up to date with all my shenanigans, remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz, because it appeases the algorithm archon and keeps me in your feed. Alright, so, yesterday was a big day. It was a stressful day. I mean, we fought an archon. No, that was... yeah. We fought like 3 boss fights, now that I think about it. We fought the archon, we fought a harbinger, we fought 2 harbingers and an archon. I mean, we had a busy day. So, on that note, today, we're gonna see what AnemoMommy is needing from us. We were sent a notification thingy from Catherine, and now we are going to go see what Sarah at the Good Hunter has in store for us. Today's going to be a nice chill day, storylines, quests, and all that good jazz. So let's see. Oh, and if we have time, hopefully we'll get 2 quests in. If we get AnemoMommy done, we'll go ahead and jump right into Venti's story quest. So, on that note, let's get into the fun stuff. You're gonna go boop. You're gonna go boop. There's Kazuha! By the way, I was able to ascend him this morning. Oh, hi Wobble! I was able to ascend him this morning, so we're a little beefier. I was tired of getting my butt handed to me yesterday. So, did some boss grinds this morning. Whoop, wrong button. But I was gonna show that we've almost got him to level 80. Now mind you, everybody else is still sitting at 70. But, yes, beefier is better. We're getting there, a little bit at a time. So we are going to hop over here to the Good Hunter and see what Sarah has for us. I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Oh, it's you. Over here.
Oh.
It's Sarah from the Good Hunter.
Let's see what Sarah has for us.
Oh, finally, I caught you.
Is something wrong, Sarah? I mean, we already ate. We're good.
I have something I'd like the Knights
earlier.
of
They were
Favonius
yummy
to do for me, and I want you to pass on my request to the acting Grandmaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. We could run an errand for you.
Oh, so it's Jean you were really hoping to see.
Oh. Looking for AnemoMommy. Alright. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Sometimes you can feel more tired after sleeping a prolonged period of time like that. I'm sorry you weren't feeling well.
You are close with her.
Yeah, we're her loyal slaves. No, we're like peas in a pod. That's what we'll say.
Really? It must be a good feeling knowing Jean's got your back.
All must worship the AnemoMommy. I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope you got the rest that you needed.
Anyway, what was it you wanted us to tell Jean?
Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person, but the restaurant has been so busy lately.
How busy has it been?
Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season that the route between here and Springvale, which is used for the delivery of our ingredients, seems to have been occupied by the Hilichurls.
Oh no, not the Hilichurls.
The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients.
Oh, so nobody wants to take accountability for the fact the road is closed. So we need the Knights of Favonius to clear it off.
That would be great.
Okie dokie. We are the honorary knight. We will do the thing.
Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the Hilichurls from the road to Springvale.
Okay, sure.
Help at last. With Jean on the case, this will be solved in no time. Thank you.
Anything for one of our favorite chefs?
Seems like everyone really trusts Jean.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender said he's been having some trouble too.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna hit up a tavern.
Why don't you stop by and see him on the way?
It's not really on the way, But yeah, we'll get it.
Fine. In for a penny, in for a pound is the Paimon way. But this is really stretching the definition of on the way, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the opposite end of town. Da 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 da! Here we go. Let's go talk to Charles. So many side quests to do still. So many side quests.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
No. I wouldn't mind some fermented fruit juice, if you know what I means.
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Right?
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
That's one way of putting it, but...
Yeah, we're, you know, the ones that fight the dragons and save the world and all that jazz. Yeah, we're a helper. He does seem a little rude, doesn't he?
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then.
What? She's doing your taxes? Aren't you running a business? You need to be doing your own taxes.
It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
Do you really need to get Jean involved for that? I mean, DeLuke is loaded. He could pay somebody to do his taxes.
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Okay.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
Yeah, she's like running everything at this point. She's running the wine industry because apparently DeLuke isn't, and she's also what? Running, you know, the entire police force, aka the Knights of Favonius.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Well, if you know you're taking her for granted, then stop doing it. Awareness is key.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
You tell him, Paimon.
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here.
Stop taking advantage of our AnemoMommy.
Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink.
Right?
Come on, let's go and see Jean.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the Tower of Doom. AKA the tower that kills us when we don't have the stamina. As the little beans.
Follow the wind.
I think it's hilarious that this is one of the first waypoints you get, and most people probably die trying to get to it. It's a long climb.
Hey, you two!
Margaret?
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it?
Do you mean Diona?
No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern. I mean little Princey. Prince was just home, now he's gone.
Oh no, isn't he the one that runs the card games?
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
I didn't say that. She's just like one of the cutest little kitties in the game.
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Okay, we will find your kitty for you.
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something?
We'll add it to the list. We have a long growing laundry list already. What's one more thing?
Sarah and Charles need our help urgently too. Let's go and see Jean first.
Okay,
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
right? Yes, this is side questception. How many side quests can we get in one dialogue?
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
We've got it. Leave Jean alone with the cat. We got the cat.
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person.
Okay, but she's got a lot on her plate. She's a very responsible Pop-Tart. Let's see. I think we will say that this feels like the classic case of good people finishing last. No, we're nice on this account. We're nice on this account.
Please mention it to Jean from me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
No, you won't. We're underage. Maybe Diona can make us a weird juice.
Hey! Unbelievable. Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
Poor Jean. Bad things comes in threes. Isn't that the superstition? Or is it two, because you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop? I don't know. Could go either way. Oh no!
Acting Grandmaster? Oh, Master Jean?
Hey! Jean!
Oh, it's our honorary night. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming.
That's not what that sounded like. That sounded like somebody's coming down with a cold.
How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
And then we tell her all of the stuff that
I
people
see.
want her to do.
Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt.
I hate that they changed her outfit. Her outfit used to be different.
I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements accordingly.
Great! We didn't
Poor
miss out on
Jean.
anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything.
Yeah, and we're gonna do that. We're not gonna have
We'll be
Jean
on our way
doing
then,
that.
Jean.
Oh no! Is she okay?
Jean, are you okay?
Something's wrong with Jean, so you bring her to the cathedral in search of assistance. Okay, her sister works there. Her sister works there as a healer. Yeah, poor Jean.
How's Jean holding up? Is it serious?
It's Barbara.
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest.
Yes, but will she actually rest? It's Jean.
Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs. This isn't the first time something like this has happened.
She really does have it tough. Poor Jean. And of course Barbara cares about Jean. That's her sister.
Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you?
Yes.
While the master is down, the knights should share her burden, no?
We got it. We knew we were going to get all the side quests anyway. That's just how this game is.
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights do that?
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt.
Exactly.
You should go and check in at the headquarters. Jean will be fine with just me here.
Okay, you take care of Jean. We're off to go and deal with the laundry list.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid of us.
Oh, don't be that way, Paimon. Barbara just wants what's best for Jean.
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we've caused a lot of problems in the past for the Church of Favonius. Okay, and we're off. I love it. Paimon's tax preparation and cat retrieval emporium. We also deal with Hillychurl roadblocks on the side. Here for all your side questing needs. Oop. What?
Hey, look over there.
Okay. It's a little kid. Okay.
She's all by herself, right?
I don't think this is a part of this quest.
Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out.
It could be a ghost. Oh, I had an imaginary kid when I was a kid too.
What?
An imaginary kid.
You
Imaginary
used to act
friend.
like that too?
Hey, stop! How are you doing today?
So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination?
I'm doing great. How's your day going? Imaginary means in your imagination.
Imaginary. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so?
I did. I did say so.
So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them?
They're invisible now.
Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Tragically, yes.
Oh.
For some people.
Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too?
They did.
No way! You guys are so lucky!
That sounds so yummy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Okay, Paimon's breaking out the board games.
Oh, Traveler! Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, it's Venti!
Tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
That makes me nervous too. Lusty Lisa can be pretty destructive. I think she babysits Klee a lot.
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
Monocle equipped with some sort of a detector?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector.
Ooh.
Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Oh, that sounds amazing. I can't remember the last time I had pecan pie. I'm usually a pumpkin person.
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
Yeah, we just kind of stumbled into it. We were doing Jean's quest, and Venti appeared. That is the downside. Once you do claim a story quest, it can just pop up on you at any time, even if you're not ready for it.
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Ooh, let's see if we can see an imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Yeah, it really works. That's kind of cute.
Huh, so it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size.
Poor Paimon. It must be hard being small. I mean, I'm a little vertically challenged myself, and it can be very inconvenient. But being that small? That would be a pain.
All right, then. You'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Okay, we'll add that to the list after we deal with taxes, find a cat, and deal with hilly churls. Then we'll go look at imaginary friends. We have a lot to do today. It's gonna be busy in a good way.
Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
She probably does, and we'll check that out. I'm sure Timmy has one too. It's probably a giant pigeon.
Oh, it's Kaya.
Oh!
I've been waiting for you.
Oh my. Kaya's been waiting for us. That's
I
troublesome.
have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favonius, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your assistance.
So courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows.
Oh no, we're gonna get another quest.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grandmaster herself we're talking about.
Busy, 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 busy.
Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing.
Okay, this is the part where you've got another job for us.
It's like you read my mind. We have quite a connection, don't you think?
Things like helping to fill in for Jean.
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else,
Oh, really? We don't get to go find the kitty?
I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch.
Okay, we're still gonna go find the kitty.
So I am hoping that you can help out where you see fit. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is personally overseeing these cases.
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me this. Why don't you do it?
Because he's got all of his secret shifty spy stuff to do.
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to. There are so many things to prepare.
To prepare. Uh-huh. Like what? Another raid on the abyss?
Fine then. So it's Sarah, Charles, and Margaret's stuff you want us to help with, right?
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See,
Okay, we will see you later. I don't know why the dialogue cut off like that, but
That doesn't sound very good.
thanks for that. Vile? Poor informant? That's a rough name to have. Vile. Okay, let's see where they're gonna send us first. Did it not mark it on our map? It did not. And... what? Okay, Margaret is in the middle of another quest. So we will have to do Sarah first. Let's go see what Sarah needs. Pretty sure she said something about hilly trolls. And we'll check out Flora on the way. Oh!
Got it. I'll set off right away.
It's Amber!
Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's commission?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly churls on the delivery route?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and I won't disappoint.
you misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of me. Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or something.
Is there anything we can help with? We can cook. We really need to after yesterday. I think we used up all of our health food.
Really? You don't mind helping?
Nope, we don't mind at all.
That would be wonderful. You really are the good hunter's guardian angel.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. We're just willing to lend a hand.
Yeah, well, those hilly churls are going to be a handful, too.
Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the ingredients.
Are you sure he can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
Hey, we cook just fine, Paimon.
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the good hunter's business.
Okay, time to cook up some grub.
A fight?
For this dish, we need 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls.
Oh, we got that.
Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, yes,
okay.
right.
We should already have that on us. So, we should be able to just...
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls?
Yes.
Let me see.
Yes, we have. Here we go. All the chicken.
Yep, that's everything. Now, order number 7 is for 1 sweet madame.
And so begins the story of us becoming basic kitchen hands.
Oh, come on, Paimon. It's not that bad.
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Be sure to serve it while it's hot.
Okay. Got it. That's actually what I needed to make anyway for our health food. So I'll make a couple. Let's go auto cook. And we'll cook about 10 of them. Boom! And they're perfectly fine.
Any news on that sweet madame?
There you go. 1 sweet madame.
1 sweet madame received. This smells absolutely divine. This is nothing less than what I would expect from a head chef, never mind a sous chef.
See, Paimon, judging our cooking abilities.
Since you cook so well, you might as well take this sticky honey roast next.
Okay.
Sticky honey roast? Paimon's sure she's heard Amber and Kaya mention this one before.
It's a favorite.
That's right, a mainstay of the Good Hunter menu. It's my pride and joy. The knights order it almost every time they come here for a gathering. Let me teach you the recipe for a sticky honey roast.
I think we already know it.
Didn't you say it's your pride and joy? You're going to teach us how to make it? Just like that?
Hey,
With
I'm
your
not complaining.
cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing a disservice to the Good Hunter brand. As soon as that sticky honey roast is ready, please bring it here.
Okay, 1 sticky honey roast. And have we made this one before? I don't think we have because we just got the recipe. So, ooh, it's a stamina food. That's nice. Let's go ahead and nobody gets a bonus. So we'll just go boop. And turn it
I'm
in.
still waiting on 1 sticky honey roast.
All right, there's another dish. I thought we were going to be fighting hilly trolls, but this is fun too.
Did you really cook this? This is quite simply astonishing. You were born to be a head chef.
Are we released from kitchen duty now?
Are you good?
Yes, thanks ever so much for your help. Amber should be able to take care of everything else.
Awesome sauce.
If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter if you want it.
Okay, 1 down. Let's go deal with Charles next. Taking it in the order we received it.
Time to go.
Then we'll go save the kitty. Uh-oh, he's got Lisa on his hands.
Lisa, are you here about the tax return?
Then again, who better than the librarian to deal with paperwork?
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary duties.
Cool. Well, if we're no longer needed here, we'll be on our way.
See ya!
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please, allow me, ma'am.
Oh, he's really polite now that Lisa's here.
I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule. If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something about this logistical nuisance?
Is it the hilly trolls?
What's so urgent about this order?
It came in at the last minute. Literally just a few seconds ago.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Let's go talk to somebody at the winery, I guess? Yes, we are off to the winery. Do, 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 do. Oop, got it. Come on. Yeah. Let's go.
Time to go.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like at the winery. It's off to the side. Oh, it must be the road. It's actually on the road. So, probably hilly trolls? Transport balloon. Yep. Sometimes you'll get these as dailies. They're kind of fun. Boom! And
So this is where Charles's delivery disappeared to.
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting long enough.
we are here to rescue you, Ernest.
In all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by hilly churls. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have done.
We've got you.
Fear not. My friend here is a hilly churl exterminator extraordinaire.
Aye, aye. We got this.
Just as well. Then please escort this transporter to the end of the road. And be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the mora to replace them.
Okay, we will try to prevent as much damage as possible.
I'll be waiting up ahead.
Okay, here we go. Let's try to scout ahead and see if we can get them to spawn early. And
One with nature.
keep him distracted.
Time to go.
Hopefully our balloon isn't taking too much damage. Ah, there's another guy. They're coming quicker than I can keep them down.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Okay, we got those. These are a lot tougher than your standard hilly churl. Usually one Katahara jump does it. But they are tough little brats.
Into the wind.
Kinda wishing we had Chung Yoon here. But I still have my double healer team.
Ready, go!
So, we will swirl. There we go. The balloon can move again.
As one with wind and cloud.
Gonna go
Time
for
to
the
go.
ulti.
One with nature.
Swirl? Okay, that was better. Where did our balloon go? Is our balloon hung up? No, it's just really slow. Good, that gives us a chance to grab Chung Yoon real quick. Right, we are going to...
Time for some training?
Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. We're gonna run ahead
Time to go.
and set off the bombs. Dang it, I didn't want to do this way, but ouch. Okay,
I'll protect us.
now it's not a danger to the balloon. That hurt. The things we do. Kind of happy with the health bar we've got going right now. Right, we come over here and we are going
Into the wind.
That was more like your standard hilly churl.
A touch of frost.
Go ahead and now
The wind knows me.
we can with electro, not electro,
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
cryo.
night. One with nature.
Didn't stand a chance. We should be about to the end if we're seeing another NPC. Look at that full health bar. Like a boss. And do.
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them in time.
Okay, complete Charles' commission. Guess we talked to Ernest here.
Thank you, my friend. I thought I was in deep trouble this time. It's a good thing you showed up.
Yeah, Kazuha is one of my favorite characters. He's like the most utility character in the game, in my opinion. He groups everything. He smashes everything. If you get him to C1, you get the double jumps. It's just, he's too much fun. He is too much fun.
I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman at the winery.
Well, thank you, Ernest. Yes, we need all of the books we can get. Let's see. Almost 80. We're getting there. Okay, now we are back to Mondstadt. And let's see here. Okay, so Margaret is tied up until we take a picture of Flora with that thingy. Is it an equipment?
Time to go.
We will have to take
Time to go.
Oh, nope. It's not an equipment.
There it is!
Oh.
Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
I love the bloaty floaties. They're so much fun.
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard.
Hey, Flora, can I ask you a question?
Sure. How can I help?
Who's your friend?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
Oh, it makes sense because she's a florist.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Aw, Paimon, you can have an imaginary friend too.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
Oh, Paimon, don't burst her bubble.
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures.
Oh, there are bloaty floaties in Mondstadt.
I think his name was Stanley.
Oh, we know Stanley. He's from the Adventurers Guild.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
Okay, we might. After we find a cat.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's, pretty mysterious.
Okay, let's see if that unlocked Margaret.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Okay, let's go check on Timmy.
Thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Let's go see Timmy.
Time to go.
We're gonna spook the pigeons and he's gonna be mad at us. Don't be mad, Timmy. Whoa, I thought it would be a bird. That's not a bird.
No way!
That is not a bird.
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
I mean, I've heard of guardian angels, but come on. Really, a rune guard?
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
Paimon, it's imaginary. You're good.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Paimon, it's time to say the line. The line that you love so much.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line?
The one about exploring the area ahead of us later. Do you know how many times she has killed me because I get too close to the edge of the map and she decides to run me off a cliff? Ugh, Paimon.
Seriously?
That's her true Paimonial wrath.
Alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
I bet this is where Margaret's at. Maybe. I hope. Venti came in and just completely derailed us. Okay, we see some adults. Are we supposed to do the outside adults? Right? She's only your friend as long as you're not somehow upsetting her. As long as she is fed and as long as she has Mora, she's your friend. But if she's hungry and broke, she turns into a little goblin. Oh, it's D-Luke.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
So this is what Kaya had to do that meant that he could not do the chores that were left for Jean.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Boys, come on. You're brothers. You love each other.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Says the barkeep.
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy.
Oh.
You sold off his mansion. Or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
We stepped in some family drama.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry. I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master D-Luke, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
I almost feel like we shouldn't be listening. Nope. No friends.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
Seems adults are the same everywhere.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon, for one, never wants to grow up.
Paimon, how old are you?
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check.
Okay.
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Oh, I would say so.
Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Because isn't Ellen the knight in training that we do the daily for? So she's still pretty young.
The wind knows me.
Kazuha. And...
Into the wind!
because I can. I will wait for the Kazuha jump.
Time to go.
Let's talk to Ellen. Her imaginary friend is Jean? See, AnemoMommy's there for everybody.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Ellen is really determined to be a knight, and she is very conscientious.
Yeah, she's so conscientious, it's terrifying.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
Oh, Jean.
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
We believe in you, Ellen. Lurkers are always appreciated.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training?
Okay, it's just like the daily.
Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once? Huh, so that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
You'll get there.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Hopefully she's a claymore wielder. That would be a lot easier.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Okay, Paimon, you're not a cheerleader.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move.
Okay, so now we have to rescue a cat and then whatever Ellen's about to tell us to do.
Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine,
Jack?
recently started as an adventurer. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. He's adventuring with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. Great! Thank you so much.
We've got this. One more thing. Let's see here. Let's go save a kitty. And then we'll go to the Temple of the Lion, I guess. Everybody is sending us everywhere, all at once. Things get crazy when Jean's out of commission.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Yes, we must go find Prince.
Venti, have you come to help?
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
Of course.
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings.
Uh-oh.
Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small, still, it's a bit audacious.
So he stole Venti's strings, probably to his lyre, and took off.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Spoken like a parent who chooses to spoil said rascal.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to think of that every time I go to play cards now. Prince Rascal of Mondstadt.
I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my audience.
Oh, we can't have that.
What would a kitty cat want with lyre strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
Isn't that the truth? Whenever I had Poe over the winter, anytime I would knit, it was low-key war. I'd have to have him his own ball of yarn, just so that I could get my blanket done.
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains anemo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry.
So it looked like a ball of yarn. Of course the cat took it.
That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
The strings contain anemo energy? That'll help us. It's time for you to use your elemental sight again. I'm unsure there must be some elemental footprints or something.
Paw prints? maybe?
Thank you all. Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace or the residential area. It's a black cat you're looking for.
Yep, we know him quite well.
Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him.
Okay. Let's go find the cat.
Will make you better.
Oh, footprints disappeared, and oh, they're tiny little paw prints. How cute. Okay, here we go. This way.
Hey, look! Oh, that black cat looks really familiar. Haven't we seen it in the cat's tail before?
Yes, we've played cards against him many times.
All right.
What? Cats don't just disappear. Where'd he go?
Wow, Prince has very keen senses. It didn't take much to scare him off.
Well, we're trying to catch him.
See if you can approach him crouching from behind. That way your footsteps will be quieter.
We can't crouch in this game.
It must be difficult not being able to float.
Look at that smug look on your face.
If you're anxious to find Prince, why not coax him to you with some fish? Kitty cats do love eating fish. If you run out of fish, go grab some from the lake. Now back to it.
Okay, so we're back to trying to find the cat. Because he took off. Okay, there he is. She said to try and approach from behind. Does this let us crouch? Whew. Fish. Come on, we've got this. Catch. Did we get him? We got him. We can't pick up the fish though. That's okay, it's contaminated. We caught the kitty.
Prince! Where did you go running off to? Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
We definitely had our work cut out for us looking for him.
Yeah, he's a sneaky little thing.
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn up.
Oh, you didn't have faith in us?
I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
What?
Oh no! Now Venti's getting sick.
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's not getting sick. I was about to say, he just said he had a big performance. We can't have him getting sick.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
For once, it wasn't laziness.
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Okay, we'll meet you later at the Lions thing, the Lions Temple.
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
We leveled up. We leveled up. Level 42.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
And add extra RB sauce to you too, Catherine. Give me my rewards. Woot. That's a lot of level up books. Hopefully this means we can get Kazuha to level 80. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Nope. Here. Do, do, do. Come on! Oh. That is a lot of overshot. when we're out and about to go to the temple, I will probably stop and grab a little ley line or something to fill in that gap. Because I don't want to waste a purple book on not a purple book level of levels, if that made any sense. My brain is jumbled a bit. Let's go check on Jean. And hopefully Barbara doesn't shoo us off. Let's see if I can stay in the air long enough. Come on! Fun fact about Kazuha, you can do his jump while flying. To get you a little bit more distance.
Time to go.
Or height, depending.
Anything the knights can do for you?
I only learned that pretty recently. I'd been running him since he dropped like 1.5 to 2 years ago and didn't know that I could use his skill while he was flying. Not many characters can use his skill while flying. I think Shao can. And obviously the Wanderer can, but not many characters can do that. Hi, Barbara!
Hi, Barbara. We're back.
Again.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted.
Not nearly as exhausted as Jean. How is she doing?
Jean has regained consciousness and should be back to her normal self soon enough. That's great news! Let's go and see her!
Can we go see her?
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest, but she wouldn't listen.
Of course not. I'm telling you, Jean has Capricorn energy. It takes one to know one.
She tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air. I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place again.
The tree?
Where? Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to Mondstadt's hero, Vanessa.
Okay. So, the Shrine of the Seven.
Jean goes there whenever she feels lost and confused deep down inside.
She's not the only one. I think Venti does the same.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. How do you know so much about Jean's innermost thoughts? Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left.
Will she be okay out there on her condition? I mean, there are hilly trolls and anemo slimes and all that good jazz. It's
That's
not
what
safe.
I'm worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
A little bit suspicious.
Don't worry, we'll take over nursing duty for now.
We'll pick up where you left off, Barbara.
Great. That puts my mind at rest. May the Anemo Archon protect you. And Jean.
Let's go make sure Jean didn't pass out in the woods. I don't know where this song that is stuck in my head came from, but it's a vibe. To Windrise! Okay, before we start the next leg of our journey, I think it's time for some coffee. So I will be right back with coffee. Oh, I don't know. It's just like a section of the song. It's like do 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 do. It might be. Oh, I know what it is. It's the Doom song from Invader Zim, episode 1, when they're in the ship. I think the Doomy Doom song. Yeah, that's what it is. But I will be right back with coffee. Go get your snacky snacks. Stock up.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
And boom. Okay, and we are back with coffee.
This scenery is wonderful.
And hopefully all the snacky snacks.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I might have to make some boba today. Woo! Okay, let's see what Jean's up to. Oh, okay, cutscene. I was like, oh no, what happened?
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Huh?
Oh, we interrupted.
Hi, Jean. Are you feeling better now?
Much better. I was not expecting you to come here. Thank you for your concern.
We gotta look after our AnemoMommy.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. It looked like you were struggling.
Yeah, it did.
Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
You can always rely on your fellow knights. Or us. You can call us. Well, I don't think phones are a thing, but you could get a message to us.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits. But I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be? The protector that Vanessa was.
You don't have to be Vanessa, you have to be Jean. What they need is you, not somebody who's been gone for a long time.
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. I have always hoped to follow in her footsteps. As the Lionfang Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time. Then, she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight, spreading grace and compassion throughout the land.
That sounds a lot like you, Jean.
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lionfang Knight.
Oh, that makes sense now.
I wonder what determines which title they get.
You too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as fierce as the Lionfang Knight.
Yes, I know it sounds like a huge honor inheriting both these titles from Vanessa, but I see it more as a huge responsibility.
It's both. I would say it is both.
After all, it is a lot to live up to.
I think Dandelion Knight suits her better. because she runs around helping others. Lion Fang Knight, from what I understand, was Vanessa's title when she was at war. Mondstadt's not at war. So I would say, you know, Jean going around helping people with their taxes, finding cats, that's spreading grace and generosity. That would be a Dandelion Knight.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Jean?
What's wrong?
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Caught red-handed.
What? No, it's Mr. Fluffball.
Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and ruin everything.
That's what we do. We foil your plans.
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow, even for this lot.
Yeah, that's down and dirty.
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight, I swear I shall not be defeated by such despicable means.
Ruh-roh, Raggy!
Since this opportunity has slipped away, I shall now be
Stop!
I don't know why it cut off the dialogue there, but yeah, that was weird. I didn't push the button.
After him!
We got this. You rest.
Jean, you're still recovering.
He's probably trying to lure her into a trap. That is what is probably going on here.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this would be a major dereliction of duty.
Okay, then let us handle it.
Fine, but at least let us go with you.
Thank you for your understanding. I will graciously accept your help.
Okay, that's more like it. Do we get to fight as Jean? I would like to show Jean off, because she is pretty awesome. I know I give Jean some crap on my main account, but she's pretty awesome. She heals, she does damage. She's like the best balance in a character. She can yeet smaller characters off of a cliff. I was watching, scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I saw a video where somebody was on their Jean and had a bunch of the smaller characters join their world and just was throwing them off the cliff with her skill. Oh, I bet we will get to be Jean. Here we go. All right. I think our current team lineup works. We'll just go with it. Because if they give us Jean, we're going to be on Jean most of the time anyway. Aw, they did not give us Jean. Sad. Usually when you get a domain like this, you get to play as that character. Ow! That was dirty.
Are you hurt?
Nope, I'm good.
Ugh, darn him and his traps.
How badly are you hurt?
No, I'm
One
good.
of my own being injured because of me is the last thing I would wish for.
Jean, we're good.
Let me handle this alone.
No.
No, you are in no state to handle this alone. We're coming too.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay, but before we move out, at least let me heal everyone with my dandelion breeze.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Thanks. You're amazing.
Ah, now we get to be Jean. They tricked me. Jean is awesome sauce. Oh, a perfect yeeting opportunity. Watch. She gets to lift them up, and boom! Aw, it didn't let me throw them off the cliff, but there we go. Oh, they made it to where they can't fall off the cliff, or at least one of them can't. No! Well, that's me falling off the cliff. Did they give us any wind gusts? Nope. Oh well, I was so determined to knock that killy troll off the cliff, I went with it. At least we got a chest out of it. Oh, this is tricky. Right on the edge, huh? Okay. We did it. Door of Restoration. Some fruits. Seems like there should be mobs here. There they are. Boom! And you'll notice that as we are just randomly attacking mobs, Jean is also healing our party, which makes her even more handy. If we knock them into the water, they will die. And now we have a fully healed party. Thank you, Jean. And we're just gonna throw you because we can. Haha! Nice! And a chest. Did we need to break the wall? Probably not, but it's fun. It feels like there should be a chest over here. There is. Okay. I was about to say, there has to be a reason for this over here. And boom! Oh! And mobs. Now, they won't be affected by the water. So we'll just...
One with nature.
do some damage. Gotta love Jean. Just throw him off the cliff. Oh, I recognize this domain. That really is Mr. Fluffbutt. Or no, Mr. Fluffball. From Klee's quest. This is the same domain we did with Klee.
One with my blade.
And now let's throw some fire in the mix. Oh, she's not grabbing the fire. Okay. And
Into the wind.
a slam. And topping off the health bars. This is why AnemoMommy is a boss. Okay, this is probably where we will fight the boss. No, okay. Topping off the health bars. And there they go. Goodbye, hilly churls.
Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you pushed me this far.
Let's swirl everybody together. Dandelion Breeze to boost damage. And bring everybody in.
Forth, my blade.
AnemoMommy. No, you don't. Ah! Pick them up so that they can't get their shield, and boom!
Barbados, guide us.
Dandelion Breeze is an AoE heal for all of your party members.
Thanks to Barbara's help, my condition is better than I thought.
And it can also boost the damage of the people who stand in the circle. So it's like, yeah, Jean is an awesome support character. I just lose too many 50-50s to her. That is all.
The main thing is that you're safe. Now, isn't it time to get back to Mondstadt and rest, acting Grandmaster?
Yes, it is nap time. We're going to put you in solitary confinement with Klee.
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again. I hope she's not upset with me.
She might be if she finds out that you were out here fighting the Abyss. Bye-bye, Jean. And we're out. Now let's go talk to Barbara. Oh, wait, nope. Let's go to the entrance of town. Do-do.
Master, you finally returned. The Anemo Archon protects you.
Of course he does. He needs her help just as much as everybody else.
Swan, were you waiting for me? Has something happened?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but...
Has there been a bar fight? I mean, we can go. Jean needs to rest.
Okay. I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this? They just really need the acting Grandmaster.
Huh?
Okay.
Well, if you say so, Swan, I will go. I should not let the other knights down. It's fine. Now that I have had the chance to stretch my legs, I feel much better.
We're going with you.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. You really saved me on this one.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most honest fellow. Now he's dumping things onto Jean.
Paimon, you're thinking out loud again.
Well, Swan was clearly agitated. Maybe it is an emergency after all. Let's go and see what this is all about, shall we?
Okay, so before we can go to the tavern, we have to go to the other domain. Then we can go help Jean. The south wind brings adventure to the Temple of the Lion. We've already been there, so it's a travel point for us. It should only take a second. And I think our current party... Ooh, nope. We're gonna need some fire. Or electro. Let's go ahead and grab... Shangling?
I can't wait any longer!
Wait, no, then we lost our cryo.
Present.
Let's see. I think this is the party we're gonna go with, just because... I don't think I have a healer in any of those elements. So we're going to be off a bit anyway. Plus this domain was built before Dendro was a thing. We're just going to keep what we got.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers.
Oh, we're
that
Venti.
Can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time.
Oh, Paimon.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust,
Venti.
the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Venti's skill makes it to where you can fly up in the air, straight up. Kind of like Wanderer, but you don't get to stay up there. It's more of a temporary wind gust. So you can go like so. It creates a wind gust that affects your mobs, and you can slam down, kind of like Kazuha does. But he was the first one to be able to do that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Venti. Venti! I feel spoiled getting to play 2 Animos 5 stars in one day. Here we go. Venti. But he is more of a support character, so you don't want to stay on him the entire time. He's not a big damage character. He's more there for his ulti and skill.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Here we go. Great time to use Venti's ulti. Alright, for Venti's ulti, you're gonna wanna go like so to interrupt people, and then
Think you can get away?
it will cause a swirl that will do continuous damage to them and hold them up in the air. It can be a pain if you're running co-op and somebody else is running an archer, or if you're switching to an archer, because it's kind of hard to hit the targets whenever they're floating in the air like that.
Hey, are those guys?
Ew. It's gonna be tough to get through that cryo shield. Oh well.
What? Yahoo!
A touch of frost.
Like that. Right. Propagate. Standing in the water was a bad idea. Alright.
One with nature.
Bring everybody together.
One with wind and cloud.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
One with my brain.
I don't know why I keep going to Chung Yoon. He is not really helping here, but his physical damage does help. Okay, we gotta get out of this water. Ah! Alright. Popping off some health bars. And gonna switch.
Let's play.
To Venti. Slam down. Do some physical damage.
Scatter! The wind knows me.
Boom! No, you don't. No. No shields for you. There we go. He's down. Now all we got is his little homie over here.
Into the wind.
Pretty easy to deal with.
Time to go.
And our lost cheering section. Yay! We saved them. I think, right? That's what we're here for?
I was so sure I was about to die.
Nah, we got you, Jack.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Yep.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
We got you.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Jafari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Jack, what do you think?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
I was just about to say, I think it might be a bit of a problem because you guys were already trapped and you're not even through the domain.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
Yeah.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Yeah, we heard that bit.
Your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Manjavari.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
Right?
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Merjavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow! So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure.
Okay.
But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's the dream.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
Ew, that sounds gross.
Die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that?
That's a great question.
Is that why Stanley thinks the Merjavari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
I mean, I could see that. If you think that your soul gets carried home on the wind when you die, you wouldn't want to die somewhere that doesn't have wind. That just makes sense. But I don't think you should shame somebody for crying when they hear a sad story. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I have Venti. He's awesome if you build him as an elemental mastery build, and he's in a lot of my Abyss teams, so he's pretty solid. Speaking of which, we're gonna start with Venti Fun Time.
Brace yourselves.
And then we are going to go.
The
Whoa!
scourge of evil.
Whoa! What was that? That was extreme.
Clouds high.
I don't quite get how that happened. We're gonna go. Nope.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
There we go. We got him. One down, one to go. And now it's time for some barber love. Venti is awesome sauce. Just topping off some health bars while we have the convenience. And then we're gonna go.
Yahoo!
The wind knows me.
I mean, ultimate juggle team right here.
Time for takeoff.
And oh, there went our Venti.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Okay, we can use the detector, but everybody here is adults, I think. Well, no, the younger fella, he could still have an imaginary friend like Ellen does. Jack could. Oh! They're doing the same thing.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
It kind of fits Stanley's description of himself. Can you be your own imaginary friend?
You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self?
I mean, that's what it looked like.
Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Bye, Stanley.
Do you two still have time to spare?
Sure. We got a thing at the tavern with Jean, but...
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
Okay, and?
The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor.
Okay.
I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge.
Okay, Tavern with Jean, Dadaupa Gorge. Got it.
Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Yeah, why did he abandon them in the wild?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit.
That's okay. You can do the thing. Your parents may not support you at first, but they'll come around eventually. And if they don't, well, that's their loss.
So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Okay.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
Hard to say no after that sob story.
Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Venti.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Wine is to Venti as Paimon is to food.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
Uh-oh. That's shady. Why you listening in over there, Stanley? Ooh, another pretty chest. We are racking up today. Do, 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 do. And boom. Let's go meet up with everybody. No, let's go help Jean and the knights, and then we will go deal with Stanley. I mean, Jack. Right? Yeah. We should probably res Chungyun. He's our baby bean on this team. And enter the tavern. That poster gets me every time. Just like Jose. What shenanigery is this? I thought there was a bar fight.
Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
Oh. Everybody felt bad for taking advantage of Jean.
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness, we were all so worried about you.
Oh, how sweet.
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grandmaster, and you do so much work all over Mondstadt.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party.
And that's why they all needed
Enjoy yourself,
help.
Jean.
Oh.
After all, you'll never let us do this once you're back at work.
Jean?
Poor Jean is on the spot.
Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never seen her like this.
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person, like anyone else.
This is just all such a surprise.
Poor Jean.
Thank you, everyone. This really means so much to me.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount of work you do for all of us, Dane.
But there are so many things I still need to do.
Oh, just take a minute. It will all be there in the morning.
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy yourself. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you. Every last task.
We helped!
Did you really? Even the issue with the food deliveries?
Yes.
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
And the tax returns?
Yes.
I spent so much time doing library admin. A few more pieces of paper to deal with was really nothing to worry about.
Well, what about Margaret's missing cat?
Got it.
Are you kidding me?
It was Prince. He was so cute.
That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also reclaimed my precious astral iron strings while he was at it.
Enough already. No more thinking about work today. Enjoy yourself while you've got the chance.
I mean, it's pretty sad that you had to collapse to get a day off of work. You might as well take the rest of it.
It is my honor to work alongside you all. Praise be for the Anemo Archon's guidance. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put all this together. Where did you find the time?
We did all the work so that they could plan all this, I guess?
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this.
Wait, what? No, what?
See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time.
Oh, we did do that.
Not only that, but he cooked each one of these beautiful dishes himself.
We did that too.
So relax already. There's no need to be so modest.
Yep. All those last-minute urgent orders that everybody in town was panicking about, that was them.
Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right about now.
Aw, thank you, Diluc. Stop glaring at your brother like that.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event in any way, I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh, Master Diluc,
All right. Jean's supposed to be taking it easy. Stop crowding her.
That's right. Barbara's here to make sure nobody stresses Jean out.
Agreed. Now, let the party begin.
Whoop, whoop, party time.
It looks like everyone seems to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle.
Okay.
Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by herself. Let's make sure the woman of the hour doesn't get left out.
Let's go talk to Jean. She probably just needs a second to breathe. That was a lot.
Oh, it is you.
There you are. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am just getting some air.
Uh-oh. It seems like something's bothering Jean.
What's wrong, Jean?
I want to thank you again.
Really? Oh, we're going to talk to Lisa. Actually, I knew nothing about the whole thing either. But you do look more upbeat now.
It is good to be here together with everyone. It has lifted my spirits. And it has taught me something.
What's that?
I am definitely more of a dandelion knight than a lionfang knight. The lionfang knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the dandelion knight that represented her hopes for the future, a future belonging to the newly formed Knights of Favonius.
Vanessa would be so proud of who you are now, Jean. Oh, no! It's too late! I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna try to go back.
I do believe that Vanessa watches over us, whether from high up above or from the wind all around us.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead. The winds of freedom will guide us along the path that lies ahead. I hope you will continue to join us on that path.
Of course. Alright, we're gonna see if we can go back in. No! Come on, let us go back in. I hope we can. I'm curious now. Oh, nope, everybody's gone. Crap! I wish I would have seen the message sooner. Now I have to know. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's gonna drive me nuts. Then again, what line of Lisa's isn't a little awkward with a little innuendo here and there? That's why I call her Lusty Lisa. Let's see. Okay, now we are back to helping the kid at Dada Upa Gorge. Right? Right. Oh, I feel so bad that I missed that. It's gonna drive me nuts. Do, up, up, up. And let's go find the Sword of Brilliant Valor. I probably should have healed Chungyun the rest of the way. That's okay, that's what food's for. And says it's around here somewhere. Elemental site, maybe? Sometimes that helps, sometimes it does not. Seems like it would be like in the arena here. But I'm not seeing anything along those lines. Let's see, maybe over here? Let's fight some villagers. Get some pity meat.
Time to go.
Nope, nothing there. Over here with these guys? Let's get everybody mad all at once. Nope. Nothing there either.
Let's dance.
One. Okay.
Time to go.
Is this still in range? I think this is still in range.
That bunch of hilly churls.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Let's see. This looks like
so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Ouch. One swirl. We'll just go through the roof while we're at it. And boom, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too.
Yeah, it does look a little eh.
Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
This is pretty sus.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
Excellent recovery, Venti.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
Okay, let's find the shield.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Uh-huh, I see you. Being all shady. Stalking us.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Let's go find the shield. Do 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 do.
Come on, we can do it.
Ta-da! Everybody's topped off. Wonder where a shield would be. Yes, the coffee. It runs in our veins.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Okay, you can't tell me that's not just a barrel lid.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
A hilly troll.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
Oh my gosh, it is a wine barrel lid. Ah, that's hilarious.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Isn't this just like a bard, though? To sit there and really sell a story? Yes, Venti is in top form today.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free.
Yeah, I doubt that. That's not how that works.
Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churl?
Oh, maybe that is how that works.
Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
Vin plata data. Okay, he's happy.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Gusha, poo-poo, Gusha. Yee? Oh no! Oh no! We offended him.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that.
Venti, sing a song.
Well, if you insist, a tune I shall strum.
Because my Hilly Trillion is not all that great. Okay, he liked the song.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah! He actually gave us the shield!
Hey, we solved it peacefully. I did not see that coming.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Oh, poor kid.
The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time.
Oh, Venti, can't you just help because you wanted to help?
What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
You out here being shady's what you being.
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
Seriously starting to think so, too. Yeah, nothing sus going on here. No, he's totally on the up and up.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Because he was lying about them? Because he never had them? That just kind of makes sense to me.
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Oh, really?
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilly churros.
Oh, yeah. We're afraid of a few hilly trolls.
I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
That's kind of vague there, Venti.
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself.
Ooh, what's for lunch?
Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Back to the bar! Ooh! That sounds yummy. That sounds really yummy. Ooh, with coffee. It's gotta be like in my top 5 sandwiches. Right under Fluffernutters. But not a lot of people know what Fluffernutters are. It's like when you've got marshmallow fluff instead of jelly. And it's magic. And it's not healthy at all. But it's magic. Right? It's one of those foods that you feel guilty for having as an adult. It's like, this is kid food, but I don't care. No, the missing poster got us again.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
I can hit the door. I got this. Alright, there we go. So, question for chat. Crunchy peanut butter or smooth creamy, or creamy peanut butter? Smooth, creamy peanut butter? It's the same thing. But yeah.
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance
Crunchy
to come
is
down
awesome.
here today. The tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
For me, it's situational. If I'm doing a fluffer nutter, I love crunchy, but if I'm doing a PB&J, I like smooth. So it just depends on the sandwich. Okay, so if you were having a fluffer nutter, which one would you pick?
Tell me, what should I do?
Stanley's talking to himself.
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Ooh, almond butter is really good. That's really good. I haven't had that since I was a kid. Because it's expensive. You don't realize how expensive groceries are until you have to buy them for yourself. There's another Stanley. Oh, is he not Stanley?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why?
Oh, so his imaginary friend is Stanley. He's not the real Stanley. He's pretending to be Stanley. That's so sad. Oh my gosh.
If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Merjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Merjavari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Wait, he knew we were listening in?
Yikes! We're busted!
That is so sad. Let's go talk to Stanley? I mean, he's not really Stanley, but, you know, he goes by Stanley. He's been going by Stanley for years. He's Stanley.
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
Oh, what supportive parents. See, he just had to stick it out.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place.
Oh, see, he's doing so much good, though. And he's beating himself up, and... oh...
Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow, then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
We're not gonna out you, Stanley.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences, they're all true, aren't they?
Right? You're not lying, other than saying that you did it. You know, your friend Stanley did it.
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore?
Inspiration. I mean, didn't Jack just say the whole reason he wants to be an adventurer is because of Stanley's stories?
To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
So, his whole life he's been drowning in guilt, and all that remains is his imaginary version of his friend.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior, and that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away.
The alcohol probably hasn't helped. We know that it doesn't do wonders for memory.
I'm completely and utterly worthless.
I wouldn't say that.
No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
That was too sweet. That was too sweet.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way.
Yes, it is misty in here. Oh, it's gonna mess up my eyeliner.
This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
Of course you do, Venti.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember?
Oh, that's right.
I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Okay, to the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, tone deaf bird!
Okay, we'll see you there.
Oh, hey!
Paimon, you know where we're going. Yes, there is an an onion cutting ninja. Sayu's hiding somewhere, cutting onions. To try to blind people so they can't find her napping. Okay, to the usual place. Oh, the usual place isn't where I thought it was. I thought we were going to be going back to Windrise. To the Tower of Doom!
Into the wind!
And... Uh-oh. You're stuck on the wrong spot. Come on, stem bar. Hold out just a little bit longer.
You made it. Finally.
I think we made it pretty quick.
Just tell us where you mean next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
It didn't take that long, Paimon.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider.
Hey, to him that's a big deal.
This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
What?
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form.
Oh.
I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
I could see that.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
The same situation as Stanley's friend.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Paimon, could you go fetch us some apples?
Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Pretty please.
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's headed up to here with you.
Paimonial salt.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes.
I do. I love how Venti literally bardically tells his story. It's awesome. And if you want a few more details, you can go on to, I think it's Webtoon, and there is a comic that has part of that story that he was just talking about for free. Just a little tidbit. There's a Genshin Impact comic on there. There's not a lot to read, but it gives you some backstory, some more backstory for characters.
But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
We're here to listen.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Let's see what Venti has to say. Okay, we'll be ending soon. I hope you have a great day, Wobble. Be safe.
There are leaves around.
Poor Venti. I wish we could give characters a hug. I wish we could give characters a hug, because Venti needs a hug. Okay, so we have completed those 2 quests. Tomorrow we'll be taking on the quest of Historia Antiquita. I think I'm saying that right. With Zhang Li in Liyue. But for now, let's see how many primos we got. We got a lot of precious chests today. Let us see what is up. We'll go to the shop, because that's the easiest place. Yeah, I'm going to try to do part 1 and 2 tomorrow to unlock the weekly boss. Fingers crossed we actually get it unlocked. I have a special name for that boss, but I don't want to say it as I want my channel to be kid-friendly. But it starts with an A and ends with the word hole. It's my least favorite boss in the game. Okay, so we were able to get 2 wishes. Let's see where we're at on our pity. Because that is what I do before I pull. So I know whether or not to get excited. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking for Kazuha. Because he is the only thing we've pulled gold so far. Alright, so we are on 15. So we're getting pretty close to pity. We're getting there. We're inching our way closer. So no guarantees. But let's see what happens. And boom. Thank you, stop. Oh, okay, we got purple, right? Ooh, Razor! We need a good electro unit, and Razor's a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna probably level Razor. And one more, and boom. Another black tassel. Awesome sauce. So I'll probably work on leveling Razor a little bit because he is a fun character. He's literally just like baby Sino. He's Sino baby. I low-key think they're related. Their attacks and movesets and everything are so similar. I've always thought that they might be related. Oh yeah, that was our C1 for Razor. Yeah, he's getting leveled. Let's go ahead and clear out our notifications. And boom, puppy boy. And on that note, we will pick up here next time with Zhongli. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you're enjoying the journey and you want to continue progressing the storyline with me, remember I usually stream on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. This weekend's a bit of an exception. And if you want to keep up with all my shenanigans, remember to do all the fun things. Check the socials, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz to appease the algorithm archon and keep me in your feed. I hope you all have a great day and stay safe. Thank you for being here. And